A special note on virtual worlds. You know that, guys, virtual worlds are playing a crucial role in our lives. They've existed for a number of years now to provide us with entertainment, escapism, and the wow factor that we call it in the form of video games or virtual worlds or whatever it is, or a software for that matter. A virtual world is kind of a computer simulated environment that can be really accessed by a user through an online interface. Depending on the type of virtual world, you may explore a digital environment using some kind of an avatar that you create. You can participate in activities and communicate with everybody who's on the virtual world. Some virtual worlds help to make real money. They can be anything from stickers for messaging apps to clothing for your virtual avatar, or even a virtual coffee or a virtual TV or a virtual projector or a virtual tree or a virtual motorbike or a virtual flying car or whatever it is. The market value for virtual goods can be estimated to reach $189.7 billion by 2025. This is completely driven by the rapidly growing global gaming population, guys, who regularly, part with real money to buy the in-game currency, okay, or tools such as even swords or armor or property or whatever it is. So people have been started buying virtual properties everywhere. That's pretty cool, right? Now, why are they so desirable? Because they combine great factors that are very intrinsic to human nature, social interaction, and great imagination. See, as human beings, we require communication to thrive, and we're constantly looking for new opportunities to connect with people for interaction, expression, validation, to create a connect. It's very understandable that we find social media compelling and addictive, and why we have integrated them really seamless in our daily lives. Now, these kind of virtual worlds allow us to surpass physical limitations and play in a world that we find really intriguing, really exciting, where we can design our own reality. That's part of the appeal, right, of different virtual networks that have come up, 3D virtual worlds, where you can be whoever you want to and create what you can ever imagine and dream that you will. Now, anybody can create virtual representations of themselves, and we call it avatars or personas or some kind of a character that you can create. So you can dress up like, Superman, Spider-Man, or you can dress up as your own version of the hero that you always decide to be. And you can interact with other heroes, other avatars in places like Mars, Moon, or whatever kind of virtual reality places that is, like gardens. I myself, I'll tell you guys, in one kind of a virtual world, I was actually in a time travel era. Okay, something like in the future, like say 2099 or whatever, there are flying saucers that are flying past me, and then it's just flying kind of space machines that I can sit on a space machine, I can travel, and then while I'm traveling, I teach courses, right? That's pretty what you call as different, fascinating, you call it whatever you want, but at the same time, imagine these kind of virtual worlds also provide stuff where people will go mind blown about. Like one of the virtual world that I was in featured a prehistoric era, like a dinosaur era kind of thing, where there are dinosaurs that are roaming and I'm just standing there. And guys, imagine if there is a dinosaur that's roaming just near you, be it a game, whatever, you'll hear the sound of the dinosaur if you're wearing a headphone, and that's a great headphone that has good sound in it, that you'll be like, if you play it in Atmos, Dolby Atmos, you'll feel like, oh my god, this dinosaur is really in front of me. The atmos effect it gives you, right? So these kind of virtual world also, gives that kind of an atmos effect. And see, virtual worlds are ever changing. Now there are virtual worlds that emerge for concerts, right? Now music concerts, fans who are using headsets to just listen to music can now interact through virtual avatars. They can attend concerts. They can attend concerts of their favorite artists who are on the stage and doing some kind of an amazing, you know, music show, and it's pretty cool, right? Then conferences for educators. Oh my goodness gracious me. What if a kind of conference that takes place with, say, 150 events, like kind of a festival? I had organized kind of a digital marketing festival long back, before 2 or 3 years. I remember I did it in virtual worlds itself, and there were a lot of attendees who attended to in that particular event. Now, that's pretty cool, right? Because it's like I can easily there are people who could promote such events, like, say, the world's first event happening in a virtual stadium, the world's first event happening in virtual reality of Jupiter planet, right? Imagine those kind of, posters or flyers that people would see, would get them really, really interested to attend those virtual conferences, to attend those virtual experiences that are state of the art, fully immersive experiences. Now, if you're wearing a VR headset like, say, HTC Vive or Oculus Rift, you look completely mind blown. Check my words. That's like an experience which you cannot even imagine. Okay, so I have seen certain apps that have gone ahead in education sector, right, to create a kind of a great havoc, to create a great earthquake in the field of education. I've seen apps where you can actually see yourself in a Titanic ship that is actually sinking, and you are the one who needs to save everyone. So you have, say, 60 minutes time. You put on the VR glass. You're on a mission. You gotta save those people out there. The ship is literally sinking. It's hit by an iceberg, and you're the one who gotta save it. Right? What do you do? What do? You go run. You go. There are people who are, falling down from the top, top decks and all, wherever. There's havoc everywhere. It's like kind of an earthquake. It's like kind of a doomsday for you. What would you do? So these kind of virtual environments are transforming how education is actually consumed, for that matter. All from the comfort of your home or a classroom. You can just revisit Titanic ship, and oh my God, that's unbelievable, right? And the music people are there who are playing the violins or whatever, right? So those people also are there. But would you actually listen to the music because it's so captivating, or would you go ahead and save everyone? That's up to you. Just joking, for that matter. So, but it works. Really, there are apps that the VR apps that actually play a crucial role in that regard. Okay, to even large complex worlds that sit outside confines of limited connections, entity counts, and realism. Now, I have seen relaxation meditation apps that where there is it's like a forest. There are giraffes, there are elephants, it's raining, and I see that I am listening to relaxing music there, and I can walk in that particular forest too. Right? So today's virtual worlds like that are emerging, and exciting phenomena is being created. Right? In the near future, if new technologies are utilized in the right manner, in the right segment, in the right field, in the right time, at the right time, we can expect them to be an extraordinary part of our lives. So if you want to build a virtual world that the future or everybody would want to talk about, go ahead and do that. There's no time to wait. Go ahead and create a virtual world that would look very, very fantastic. Okay, please go ahead and do that. So the best example, the best virtual world I've seen right now, the kind of a college campus, I admit, is Verbala. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty cool. Okay, I haven't seen a virtual world like Verbala. It's very, very, very captivating. right? So imagine those kind of worlds, those kind of software are changing the complete planet. Keep that in mind.